Welcome to another episode of Major Action Gaming and Entertainment. Here today we have the normal crew, and they are in the wilds, not the Korkari wilds, but the regular wilds. They're by the Mages Circle. And they just got done fighting some Darkspawn with Bayron. Bayron wanted them to collect some Darkspawn blood. With the way that they slaughtered the Darkspawn, I would say that they've done that successfully so far. Where this is taken off is right where you guys left fighting the Darkspawn. If you want, you can put your minis on the map just to keep track of who's who, where's what, why, and everything. How high a guy can get on the mini scale. So, Bayron, basically, he had a blood boner this whole time trying to kill some Darkspawn. Adrian stole a kill from Bayron, and Bayron looked like he wanted to kill him. But thankfully, Guy left, I believe, a kill open for Bayron. Like, hey, throw a javelin at this guy. So we'll start from there. And Bayron's going to say, alright, we've got the Darkspawn blood. We got what we came for. We need to head back to Ostagar. Let's get back to the cart. And he's going to start walking towards this cart that you guys were at. Do we have the cart ready?
No, I don't think we do. Do we need the cart for fast travel? Am I really going to edit the end of the cart? I don't think I am. I'm not going to edit the cart.
It's alright.
That camera that no one can see because it's
for reference, the cart exists.
Doesn't turn on until battle start. See this finger pointing in an innocuous direction? It means something at some point.
But anyway, basically what you guys are going to do is walk out of the woods and back onto the trail you were at. Yeah, like that. But one thing you guys are going to notice is there is two ominous men standing by your cart.
I'm going to cast rock armor. Because I've been here before. I feel like I've been here before.
Go in your shell, huh?
Dude, rock armor's a really good spell.
Bayron looks back at you guys kind of with like a concern, kind of curls his brow a little bit, like what the hell's going on?
Concerned?
Yeah.
So after fighting these Herlock,
He's trained to kill
two
those
ominous
things.
men, are you concerned?
Well,
Man,
I imagine
men
just
are-
like, oh, another thing I can
Men are
order.
far
These-
more dangerous,
these ominous men,
especially if they're on this.
they've got super heavy armor on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast rock armor again.
Heavy rock.
Doesn't stack. Yeah, heavy metal armor.
So we got these two innocuous dudes. I smell combat. So yeah.
So
I mean, I'm still bleeding. I hope we're not fighting them.
they're
I could heal you easy.
they're looking around your cart, and you start coming into, sight distance of them. Now,
Hey.
they're immediately going to look back into the brush where they saw tracks. And they look and they see you. And Bayron wasn't trying to hide himself in the first place. He wants to know what's going on. And so Bayron kind of tells you guys to hold back.
Oh, cool. Thank God.
And he's gonna take the forefront here, and he's gonna talk to these dudes in this armor, and he's gonna say, what are you guys sniffing around my cart for?" And then as they turn to him, there's gonna be a symbol on their breastplates of an upside down sword, and little flares coming out from it.
Is this common knowledge?
Actually-
Should I know what that is?
It is, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. I believe I have it on my dice somewhere. I might be lying to you. I'm lying to you.
I know what an upside down sword looks like, bud. Is there a cross?
When you see these symbols, you recognize them as Templars.
Ooh.
Does anyone here know what the Templars are for?
Hunting down.
Yo,
They're
can I see if they're
for-
a legion?
I mean,
Where I am?
they're fucking human. I don't know. I mean,
They
Or
they
legions
keep
dressed a certain
mages
way,
in check.
they have Templar armor on.
It's nothing specific?
That's specific to
Did
Templars.
they wear like weird earrings or something? I need something. I want to play.
Alright, I mean,
Aren't our legions usually bougie?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, but we're not talking about people in their fucking home clothes.
Yeah, but like they probably wear some sweet earrings, man. Little nose ring.
Little nose ring.
So what you see
So
these
no
two
face
men.
tat? Why did he murder these two people? Well, he noticed their earrings.
Those are some more Legion ass earrings.
That's all you need.
They don't got any jewelry or anything
Okay.
like that, other than maybe a rosary or something right
I'm
here.
asking because the channel trailer.
Yeah,
Or Legion nobles killed my parents. I'm a sad orphan.
yeah. He wants the story arc in the beginning of the fucking. Anyway, these two Templars look back at Bayron. And they're like, "Oh, we just noticed this car here. We also noticed it's right by the circle tower, and we're actually looking for somebody."
Oh no. Oh no.
And he looks back.
How
This is
far
it
are
for
we?
me.
You're not far. He just held you back so that he could talk to him.
Can I hear this conversation?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
easily.
sweet. I'm not even gonna do a check.
We're back.
Yeah.
I'm panicking. I'm just saying I'm done.
I'm getting up inside of Valkor's armor.
So they actually begin to attempt approaching you guys because they see clearly two mages with Bayron, but Bayron intercepts them and
What makes
Hold
them so?
them.
What makes it so clear they're mages?
well, the robes and the stabs might be a dead giveaway.
Probably they could have hid the stabs. Everyone wears robes
Where are they gonna hide the stabs?
behind them.
Also, I don't want to. If we have to fight, I don't want to not have that with me.
And he just cast a rock armor.
Yes, rocker.
Also, I look like freaking Machoke right now.
You're just like rock armor.
Yeah.
That's not what rock armor does.
I look like the Thing.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
thing.
The
from-
thing.
I know about popular media.
Actual the thing, not just vague.
Yeah.
The thing.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the
Oh
Thing.
fuck.
Fantastic Four, baby.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so these Templars are looking back at you guys, and they look at Bayron because he just intercepted them, and he said, "Why are you holding two mages refuge?" And he begins to explain that you guys are actually Grey Warden conscripts, and he has
Got it.
what's called the rite of conscription. Is anyone familiar with the rite of conscription?
Yes.
I'm about to be.
The rite of conscription is the right of the Grey Wardens to conscript anyone that they choose, and no outside entities can stop them from doing that, including Templars.
Yo, that's tight.
It's a trump card. It's got you.
Man, bug.
So he just activated his trap card.
The Templar that was speaking to him seems pretty laid back. The other one is going to begin to speak, and he goes, "Do you have any documents on you?" And Bayron's like, "I don't have any documents, but we're Grey Wardens. Just trust me, basically."
Really?
And
What?
the hard ass Templar is gonna look back. He's like, "All right, look, I see two mages with you. This doesn't seem like a good look for you. It looks like you got two refugees." And then he starts trying to pass Bayron, and he points at Klaus. He goes, "I recognize you. Get over here." And
He's doing that. He's doing exactly that.
And the other Templar, he actually stops and he goes, where do you recognize this man from?" And he goes, "He just looks like one of the mages from the circle." He's like, "Specifically?" And he can't say it, can't come to his mind.
I'm playing dumb, like I don't know what mage he's talking about. I'm not a
But then the
mage.
Templar kind of gets close to Bayron and whispers. He's like, "Do you mind? I'm not going to do anything." Like he's whispering a little bit. You guys can't hear everything he's saying. But he actually is able to pass Bayron, and he goes around, and he sees Klaus. And he starts approaching closer and closer to Klaus, and he starts whispering. He's like, "What are you doing here?"
I'm a Grey Warden, sir.
Sir. Mr. Man.
Straight back to
And the next thing he says is like, "I didn't help you escape the circle to wind back right at the circle docks."
Oh, and then I'm like,
"Oh yeah, you did help me escape the fucking circle." Okay, yeah.
It's like,
I'm
now I remember.
I'm trying. This guy says he's gonna help me.
Sir.
Sir.
Sir?
Sirs.
He's like, "I'm gonna do everything I can here, but this lad's above me." And he kind of just ends it there, and he turns around and he tries to go back to his Templar buddy. And he's like, well, if these are legitimate Grey Wardens, we should do our civic duty. We're not out hunting mages, we just thought we trotted along and came across some. And he says, we should escort them. Where are you guys headed? And the Templar's pissed off. Like, why should we fucking escort them? The vagabonds, the fucking apostates! And
That's not something funny.
he's like, I don't think that, the Knight Enchanter or the Master Templar is going to want to hear about insubordinates.
One of them's a knight enchanter? Man.
And,
That's
so,
okay.
he kind of settles down a little bit. Kind of shuts his gob, starts going along with the flow a little bit more, but he's a little testy still. And Baron's like, oh, that's a great idea. Why don't you guys escort us? And,
Aaron's been drinking all day.
he's like, but wait a second. Why do you suggest that? We got a merry band of adventurers and me, and we should be fine. And the laid-back Templar, he's like, well, if you look at the other side of your wagon, you guys got a busted wheel.
Did they bust our wheel?
Yep. And then another thing you notice. Where the fuck's your driver?
Hey!
Who needs them?
Whoa.
Tony?
Tone? Where's Tone?
What did they do with Tony?
So you see this wagon, it's got the busted wheel. It didn't just fall off. You can't just put it back on because the wheel itself is broken. It's not
Is
round
bending
anymore.
a spell in this game?
Not that I know of.
This is low fantasy.
Dark fantasy.
We don't get such luxuries.
Let me just
Can't
pick up the wagon.
choose.
Reparo!
And
I just look at you like, what the fuck are you doing?
Templar said, we'll escort you as far as we can. Ostagar is quite a ways away, but we'll get you as far as we can. We want to get you through these wilds. We know there's been darkspawn about. and so they start kind of pointing down the road which way you guys should go.
Oh.
And let's see where you guys are at.
Do we have a spare
You guys
wheel?
circled what?
Do we have a spare wheel on the wagon?
We don't have a spare driver.
No, you wouldn't need an escort to take you off.
We're by the circle tower, so we're here.
So did they kill our driver? What?
Yeah, actually, I
They
think...
don't-
What's going on there?
That for all they know, one of you guys was the driver.
Oh, they may have not done it. So, they're just giving us that information, we don't need to ask for it. So we're here. This is where we are. Where are we going?
You're going to Ostagar, which is this little blip
Down
south
here.
on
It's a
the
bit of a
Imperial
stretch, but we
Highway.
can take the highway straight down.
Yeah.
Why do they want us to go into the wilds?
Huh?
Are we on the highway right now?
Yeah, they're not us. They're getting you past the woodsy areas by the road where anything could jump out at you. That's why they're escorting you.
Oh, I see. Okay. I'm good with it.
Sure.
All right. So you guys start traveling down this road with your Templar buddies, the really nice one and the other super nice one. And ahead of you, you see this roadblock that's made of just shambles.
We're gonna get ID'd.
Yeah, it's a checkpoint. No, auto saving. You see this roadblock, and it looks like just shambles of like broken wagon pieces, other pieces of wood laying
Is
in
there
the
a wheel?
ground. Huh?
Is there a wheel?
Just broken ones.
Nice try.
It looks like it was set on fire at some point. There's some ashes, some burnt wood.
It's my new staff.
But it's not just one segment. It goes on for a while. And the Templars are looking really confused at this because they haven't stretched out that far yet from the circle tower. And Baron's, he's just as confused as they are, but he looks back at everybody and says, we're gonna have to cut around through the woods. And so,
Wait, aren't we traveling by foot?
yes.
Oh, wait, we are?
Yeah, the wagon's broken.
Oh, yeah.
Why can't we just go walk over it?
Because it's spanning pretty far. And what I mean by pretty far is you can't see the end of it from where you are. And
I'm still made of rocks.
climb. You just want to roll.
You can just shape them into a shovel and push.
Yeah.
Well, Bayron's going to suggest that you guys go around it. And the reason is because it's not a flat surface to walk on. There's a bunch of shit poking out. You're going to have to use acrobatics checks for like however long this is going on for.
I forgot we're super soft.
Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Oh yeah, I'm
Or not.
strong.
Yeah, I think it would be acrobatics.
I can't yet.
Is that like a talent?
Dexterity.
Not yet.
I'll make it happen.
Yeah.
What?
Forgot that I'm not strong yet.
You're not strong yet?
Yeah, I was gonna start throwing stuff off the road, but
It's a lot of stuff, man.
The mole.
Alright, let's go around it.
So you guys start going around it. Give me 1 second here. You guys start making your way into the woods. And you get deeper and deeper. These woods are getting thicker and thicker. Just give me 1 second.
Downtime is the enemy of content.
Oh yeah, I know.
Alright, so
How deep into the woods do we have to go?
Yeah, like how wide is this? Like how
So
much of
basically-
the woods could this have gone into?
What you're doing,
What's going on?
what
Yeah,
Bayron,
what is happening?
what Bayron's leading you to do is he's kind of taking you along, I don't know what the word would be, but the edge of the woods so you guys can see the roadblock, and then you kind of go deeper in to go around it, and then you kind of make your way back a little bit so you can see it again. You're trying to find the end of this roadblock.
I don't know where all these wagons came from.
why there's not a single wheel we could use.
All these wagons ain't no wheel.
Someone went through and broke every wheel before we got here.
It was God.
Yeah. God did it. There we go.
It smells like divine invocation.
So, don't worry about that page, alright.
Stop looking.
So you guys are getting deeper and deeper into this forest, and
He's planning to kill us.
so could I get some perception checks?
Sweet.
What kind? Any?
For whatever your choice is, you gotta pick one though for seeing and
13 hearing, stuck for 4.
okay.
12 hearing.
7.
Seeing, I suppose.
Okay, guess what?
16 hearing.
16 for hearing. You all used hearing?
I used seeing, but I only got a 7, so don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Let's see here.
No, I'm not seeing. I'm hearing.
What you see is death.
Nice.
Whoa.
Just so you know, if I hear anything, I'm going to be using the upper hand.
So
Wait, what?
He signed.
I stunted for 4.
Okay. Wait, no, what did you say though? You heard death?
basically,
Maybe we see
I was
that.
just fucking with you.
See that?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna die.
You guys were making your way through this forest. You're weaving in and out, trying to making my way downtown. No, you're
Oh,
weaving in and
trees.
out, and you're trying to find the end of this roadblock.
Mm-hmm.
How long have we been walking?
It's probably been about 20 minutes now.
Nice.
But when you weaved out to closer to the road to see where this roadblock was ending, it's still pretty long. So Baron takes you a little bit deeper into the forest to start going around it again. But and none of you were ready for what happened. So basically, an explosion happens.
Rock armor, baby.
It's not.
Did you spend the
It's
night?
not a very. It's not a very like fiery explosion. It's like just an impact.
What?
But a bunch of like shrapnel, like just junk and twigs start flying everywhere.
That's great.
Yeah.
Is it like Saving Private Ryan?
Y'all take 8 damage.
I'm gonna
Oh,
daze
wait.
the rocks.
So,
Daze the explosion.
hold on. As far as I understand, we went from the fight, we walked to these guys, and then we've been walking this entire time. I'm at 16. I haven't healed.
I could have
Okay,
healed
cool.
you on the caravan,
It's
but
too late. You guys should have thought of that.
It's
Like I thought
penetrating?
rock- Like I thought a rock armor. Is it penetrating?
It is,
I'm wearing rocks, dude.
It is
I want-
not penetrating though,
Okay.
because this
Oh,
is
cool.
shrapnel.
How hot are you under that? You're nice and sweaty?
No, it's like air conditioned.
The little rock
it
fans.
So my armor rating's 4, so I take 4.
Nice. That's my Do you suffer any penalties when you get rock armor?
No, dude.
Wow, that's really good. How much mana does that cost too?
3 to activate, and then it's continuous after the first 45 minutes.
For a long time.
It's continuous after 1 hour. If it's not after an hour, I have to start spending mana.
Sweet. Nice.
So this sort of implosion, explosion, whatever you want to call it, it's basically just a blow up of dirt and stuff goes flying out of it towards you guys. It hits every single one of you.
Mm-hmm.
Templars, Bayron, you guys, it's hit everybody.
Do I have tinnitus?
Huh?
Do I have tinnitus?
Tinnitus? Everybody, yeah, you have tinnitus. There's
Great.
people screaming and gunshots going off. But, so, I would actually say Guy's pretty hit right now. He's taking some
probably in
damage
the
in the fight.
Look, has shock.
You probably...
This is a precaution.
I definitely
So-
heard really well. Where did this come from? What direction? Like we're walking, roads to the left, I'm assuming.
Roads to your right.
Road to the right. Okay, so road to the right. We're walking. Which direction did it come from?
Yeah.
You guys were... Baron had you guys formated kind of in this way, but he's in front. And it came from your left.
So deeper in the woods.
Yes,
Are we
from
blasted
deeper into the
apart
woods.
from each other?
I don't think.
Give me an
it does.
acrobatics check, Guy.
Why this guy?
Because he's hurt.
Just weak.
I'm bloodied.
Big twigs.
11, 12, and then acrobatics is dexterity.
Mhm.
So 6, 18.
Okay, so you're still firmly planted on your feet. And now I gotta ask you for a constitution check.
Am I able to hear how close this was?
It was right by you guys.
He wins the
17,
constitution check.
20.
20. So you're a hardy fighter.
Stop for a
Alright, I got
You're minorly injured, and you took the blast well enough to stay strong-footed.
I'm pretty sure I just did a backflip actually.
Yeah.
It landed on one hand.
But like I did, like the explosion went off, and then I did the backflip.
So the Templars.
There's blood everywhere.
The Templars they're freaked out by what happened. Bayron's confused as hell. But one of the laid-back Templars, he goes to say, after he's kind of shaking that off,
No, still laid back, just like
he's like heavy breathing, getting back up, and he's wiping his face, and he's like, oh,
I just took a shower.
it's a shame there's a roadblock here, because these wilders are always leaving traps in the ground for anything that might come for them. And so he's kind of given it away that these are traps that that wilders in the woods are leaving for maybe food or to keep things away. This explosive trap probably would have torn apart any kind of game that they could have found.
This is a trap to keep away.
Right.
This is not for hunting,
Yeah.
unless you're hunting turtles.
But now it's going to take a little bit longer, but Bayron's now suggesting, let's not go any deeper into these woods. We're going to have to follow basically the coastline of this
Can
this
I-
road.
bonus action heal Guy real quick.
I think you can just
Yeah, you can just do
Yeah,
it.
you just
you're not.
do it.
There's no combat
just
right
be like,
now.
excuse me, Mr. Beirun.
Well, I'm just gonna keep healing him, I guess.
That sounds great.
Well,
Hey,
this
can-
is
can we-
technically an encounter, so I'd say you could do it one time here, because you
Alright.
can't heal him again like that until he's
Alright, I
taking
beat
damage
11.
again.
So it's gonna be 3 plus my cunning, right? Or one sec. Plus my cunning, yeah, and the dragon dice. So you're gonna heal 5.
Woo!
Where's your note cards at?
Which is probably more than you actually took as damage, huh?
I have gained 1 health point overall.
You're
No,
better
that's-
than you were now.
No, this dice looking pretty good.
But Baron's saying, it's going to be slower, but we can't take shortcuts through the woods anymore. We're going to have to follow the line of traffic here. And it does. It takes a long time before you actually clear this roadblock, but it's just a bunch of broken, burnt.
So like, can we take 5? Can I?
Yes,
heal?
you can
Okay.
absolutely
Okay.
take
I'd like
5.
to- everyone's cool with that.
Are we getting out of the roadblock now?
We're just gonna sit down for a second.
Yeah, me too.
Gonna take a hot minute for a breather. You need the rules for a breather?
Yeah, I don't know in my head.
It's all right. There is a
Probably
health
like
and healing
1d6
section.
plus con.
Where did it
You'll get
go?
mana back. More rock armor. Rock lobster.
How about I just roll like 1d6 plus con, and then we can all do that. And
No,
then
we
we'll
want to
just,
make sure we do
Yeah,
proper.
Find this later.
it's alright, I'll find it. Won't take long. It's like on this page, yeah, health and healing. You can take a breather. This would be 5 plus constitution plus your level and health.
whoa.
All the full health, so.
We're
5 plus
level 1
5
right now.
Plus your con.
Wow.
And then plus your level.
So 2 plus 1.
Nice.
I'm at 27.
That feels completely healed me.
Oh, wait, no. No, I'm back at 37. I just forgot that I take damage from the shrapnel. Doesn't matter what I roll. Yeah, it's more than 0.
Cool.
And it does take a while as you keep walking down the edge of the road. And also it makes it a bit harder because there is shit you're stepping over, the roadblock kind of spilling out. And
I guess, well, paint me a scene real quick. Is this just like so we're walking, how long have we been walking for? Like 30, 20, like,
about
like
45 minutes.
so this is 45 minutes of walking. We've walked at least a mile. There's a mile of
Why
just-
were all of these carts in the same place?
Yeah,
It's not just carts, it's like pieces of just
A whole
things that have been destroyed.
Who done it?
Right.
Eric's
Well,
mom.
This is alarming.
Go
in
ahead
there.
and give me another perception check for your choice of anything.
Neat.
I'm gonna keep going with seeing, even though it's
I guess I'll go see.
less than 10.
Ooh.
7.
Seeing 18 stunt for 5.
You know
10
that the
unseen.
wood that these carts were made of was sandalwood.
And then I shoot myself.
So, Adrian, as you guys are walking, I'm assuming you're using your staff as like a walking stick or something.
Always,
You still
always.
look like the thing.
I'm only
Here.
like 22, but I'm walking like I'm 76.
Oh, okay. And you're walking and like
Keeps making weird
your
sounds.
stick pokes something soft and you look and you look down and you see this burn up hand laying out from underneath.
Tight,
the-
dinner served.
And you guys are looking and you see that he sees this body part, and as you look closer you can see things like that are in this mess.
So this is
This is awful.
fairly fresh.
Yes, but you've noticed
Wow.
that you can't really smell distinctly that because this stuff is all burnt
You
up.
can't smell burnt flesh. You know what that smells like?
No,
It's bad. It's
actually,
a bad smell.
but there's a lot of other shit burning in this stuff, and
Is this like some sort of large art exhibit? Like, is this just a giant work? Like this,
Yeah,
this
this
took a
is-
tremendous amount
this
of
is
work.
this
I-
is just a
I asked
post-ironic
you to
excuse
talk
for.
to the Templars for me. Ask them if they know anything about this. I don't want to talk to
I'll play
them.
middleman real quick.
He doesn't want to say sir anymore.
Well, the Templars
Sorry.
went from looking confused to looking horrified.
Horrified? And a hand? Really?
Well, also the 45-minute
I mean, that's alarming.
roadblock, and now there's bodies in it, so there's like a different reason that this roadblock was made.
Okay.
I mean, I think we all knew people died.
Yeah,
There's dead people. around.
must
I
have
would
been.
hope so. There's too many people now.
It'd
Yeah.
be weirder if no one died.
It was the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh
Thanos.
shit! That's right.
Thanos did it.
All the people were riding their carts and they just like boop and you know those diesel carts.
Infinity War is
All
way
the
too
diesel,
long ago.
those
It's all
horses.
about Bird Box now. They all committed suicide.
Fuck Bird Box.
Exactly.
So,
I haven't seen it. Fuck
what? I liked
Bird
it.
Box is great.
But, so you guys seen that, you kind of came to a conclusion, alright, somebody's either trying to hide bodies or they're sending a message like, oh, look, all these people we can kill. You don't know what's going on yet. And you keep walking, you do find the end of the barricade.
Wow.
And you go back onto the road, you guys start continuing on your way to Ostagar. But we're going to have to end the episode there, or this part of the episode at least. So join us again on part 2, Major Action Games and Entertainment.
Link in the description.